Well, coming up on today's show, we are checking out some great destinations for you to travel to either now or in the summer months, and we are going to find some great spots for you. Renee, what's one of the destinations you're looking forward to seeing?
Well, I got to tell you, it's somewhere warm. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I'm Mike Kilburn.
And I'm Renee Warner, and we are out and about Columbus.
Well, the Laurel Highlands isn't just for the winter time with its rolling mountains. It's a great destination year-round. We talked to Louise Bates, and she told us more. Well, Louise, good to have you in the Laurel Highlands on the show.
Yes, hello. It's nice to be here.
You know, I was telling you off camera, it's one of my favorite areas to visit. I love the skiing there at Seven Springs, and the area is just so beautiful. Let's talk about the different seasons, because it's not a one-season deal. It's something going on every season there.
Absolutely. It's absolutely beautiful all year round. Currently, with the winter, I mean, it's just great to get out to the ski resorts. We do have several. You can get out and you can ski, you can snowmobile, you can snowshoe, and then when you move into spring, all the flowers start to emerge. It's very beautiful getting out on the trail. Get the bike out, and by April and May. And then when you get into summer, you've got all the attractions opening up, all the wonderful historic sites, and you can just get out and visit these sites, learn more about the history of the area, how people lived back in the 18th century, in the 19th century in the Laurel Highlands, how they formed a life here. And it's just, as well, you can take the family to Idlewild and Soapstone. That's a great place to spend the day. There's lots and lots to do. We have lots of campgrounds, hiking trails, the great Allegheny Passage bike trail to get out on. It's just wonderful. It's a wonderful place to live and play and work too. So
You sold me on it. It sounds great.
I haven't mentioned the full festivals either. So
Well, I want to talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about some of the events you got coming up.
Some of the events, gosh. Well, the ice festivals have been and gone, but I'm thinking now. Summer will probably be when all the historic sites start to open up. But saying that, the resorts like Seven Springs, Mountain Resort always have lots of events going on, lots of different festivals throughout the year. I know in the spring they have Mud on the Mountain. They have one for adults, and then they have one for kids too. So if you want to get out and you want to climb the mountain and really get really muddy and running through trails, if that's your thing, go for it. But yeah, the summer will be when you sort of May, when all the historic sites open up too, and then the festivals start as well.
Yeah, well, it's good to see the ski season go though, but it is nice there in the summertime as well. Well, give us some contact information for folks that want to come and visit the Laurel Highlands.
Okay, the best way to find out what is going on is go straight to our website, laurelhighlands.org. We have great resources there on the website. We have lots of events listed, and find out more information.
Yeah, and your phone number are at the bottom of the screen for people to give you a call directly, right?
Absolutely, 724-238-5661. And you can always find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we even Snapchat these days.
Yeah, exactly. Our social media is great. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Where can you find beautiful tulips in the spring and summer, plus all kinds of other fun things to do? Holland, Michigan, of course. Linda told us more about Holland, Michigan, as well as some of the wonderful attractions they have waiting for you. Well, Linda, it's great to see you again, and thanks for having us out to talk about Holland, Michigan.
Well, thanks for the invitation. We appreciate it.
Well, tell us exactly, where is Holland, Michigan?
So Holland is located on the shores of West Michigan. We're about 5 hours from Columbus. We are one of 7 beach towns located in southwest Michigan along Lake Michigan.
Well, why do people like to come to Holland? I know why, because I've talked to you before, but others that don't know, tell us all about Holland.
So we're known as the Tulip City. We celebrate our Dutch heritage by having an annual tulip festival every single year. We plant 4 million tulips throughout our historic downtown, area parks, neighborhoods, and in a private tulip farm. This year, the festival dates are May 4th through the 12th. We are celebrating 90 years of the festival, and so we're painting the town orange after the Dutch royal family, which hails the color orange.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful.
Yes, yes.
What all can we do when we visit Holland?
So our summertime is our busiest time. Located on the shores of Lake Michigan, we have that white sugar sand, that real nice soft sand that people can just sink their toes in and, go swimming in Lake Michigan. We also have a beautiful downtown. It is a Dutch community, so downtown includes a lot of historic boutiques, shopping, eateries, galleries, breweries. You can sit on an outside cafe and enjoy lunch. We have a great street performer series on Thursday nights, wonderful farmers market on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and we also have free concerts in the park. So, people come to either spend their vacation time at the beach or to come into our downtown and explore our downtown. We have a Dutch attraction. It's called Windmill Island Gardens. It is a working windmill that came from the Netherlands. 2 windmills left the Netherlands. We got one and Aruba got the other one. It has been grinding Michigan wheat into flour for 53 years. So that is, in addition to the windmill, you can go up all 5 stories of the windmill to where the grinding stones are, and you can take advantage of the beautiful grounds.
Oh, it sounds like so much fun, and it's not far. I mean, you can do this in a couple days.
Absolutely. A lot of people take a 2-night or a 3-night stay. Of course, we'd certainly love to have you for the whole week, which a lot of people do for vacation, but it is a great weekend trip.
Yes, definitely. Well, tell us how we can find out more information about Holland, Michigan, and come visit you guys.
Absolutely. You can call us at 1-800-506-1299, or you can visit us on the web at www.holland.org.
Wonderful. Again, Linda, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Appreciate it.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
One of the destinations we visit pretty much on an annual basis is Wheeling, West Virginia and Moundsville, West Virginia. And there's a lot to see down there between the casino, Ogilvy Resort, as they celebrate their 250th anniversary. We learn about some of the events and some of the new things that they have down there from Michael. Well, Michael, good to have you back on Out and About Columbus, man.
Nice to see you again, Mike. Always a pleasure.
Yeah. We're going to travel your way because you're celebrating a big anniversary here, 250th anniversary in Wheeling. Tell us what events you got planned.
Boy, it's going to be a big year-long celebration in Wheeling for its 250th anniversary. Everything from historical talks and lectures to dedications to activities and events and fireworks. It's just going to be a great year for the city of Wheeling. We're inviting everybody to come and celebrate with us.
Yeah, they certainly know how to celebrate that.
Oh, absolutely. Get the Wheeling feeling for sure.
Well, Ogilvy Resort, of course, one of our favorite places to visit when we're down there, and Wheeling's down as well. So I understand some new additions there as well.
Yeah, of course, they got done with the Winter Festival of Lights, so that'll be coming up again in November, December. Some new things at Ogilvy Resort are their aerial adventure course, which is great for teens and kids and even corporate team building. And then they also have a new restaurant up there, the Ogilvy Garden Bistro, which features foods that are and vegetables that are picked right from the gardens there at Ogilvy. So it's exciting stuff always at Ogilvy.
Yeah. Well, Michael, one of the things I really remember is the historical building we went to. Talk a little bit about that. I thought that was so fantastic.
Oh, yeah. West Virginia Independence Hall. It's a 3-story free museum in downtown Wheeling. It's actually the birthplace of West Virginia, where all the documents were held for West Virginia to secede from Virginia and become its own state during the Civil War. So a lot of history there, and they have a great Civil War battle flag display, over a dozen Civil War battle flags that were actually flown during the war. So it's a great building and free, as I said.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
Yeah. So what do you have coming up at Westbanco Arena and the Capital, Wheeling Capital?
Yeah. The Westbanco Arena is home to Wheeling Nailers Hockey. They're a affiliate of the Pittsburgh Penguins. New coming in spring 2019 is indoor football was returning to Westbanco Arena. The West Virginia Rough Riders, new team, so we're excited for them. And also the Capitol Theater still going strong with their Broadway series. We have a couple shows left in that, as well as the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra performing their season 2. So we'll invite everybody to come down and see a show or take in a game at Westbanco Arena.
Well, Michael, give us some contact information for folks who want to travel down your way.
Sure. Give us a call at 1-800-828-3097 or check out our website. It's visitwheelingwv.com.
Fantastic. Michael, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks so much.
Chillicothe in Ross County is best known for its famous outdoor attraction, Tecumseh. Plus, there's so much more for you to enjoy. We talked with Melody, who told us more about why people love to visit. Well, Melody, welcome to Out and About Columbus. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much for allowing us to talk about Ross County.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having us. Tell us exactly what makes Chillicothe and Ross County such a great destination for people to come to.
People has been visiting Ross County for the last 2,000 years, starting with the Hopewell culture, the American Indians back 2,000 years ago, and it's still a gathering place today.
Well, besides the historical attractions, because I know there's a lot going on there, what other things do you have that make people want to be there?
We have over 200 miles of trails, so we have a lot of hiking and biking and horse riding opportunities. We have 5 state parks and a national park right in our county.
Well, let's talk about some of those attractions that you have going on. One of my favorite is Tecumseh. Tell us about some of those things that really draw people in.
Yes, Tecumseh runs June through Labor Day. We're in our 46th season. One of our largest attractions. I mean, you can't come to Ross County and not visit Tecumseh.
Yeah.
So we're very fortunate to have them.
And then you have something that we were talking about in the fall. Tell us about that.
Yes, so they do a Haunted Mountain and the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. So you can come down and enjoy Tecumseh outdoor drama during the fall as well. So you can do that the whole month of October, and it's a great experience.
Well, I was really surprised to hear that. Well, thinking about couples and things like that. And I know that Chillicothe and Ross County is a great place for couples to come. Tell us why.
Yes, absolutely. We have great hotels, cabins, bed and breakfast. We have a beautiful winery called Naz just outside of Chillicothe. We have great local restaurants and lots of entertainment in our downtown area. So it's a great place for a weekend getaway.
It sure sounds like it. How do we find out more information about Chillicothe and Ross County?
Well, we can help plan your stay by giving us a call at 740-702-ROSS or visit our website at visitchillicotheohio.com.
Melody, again, thank you for having us out. I love Chillicothe. It's always a great time whenever I visit.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you stopping by today.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus. Well, if you're dreaming of warm, sandy beaches and beautiful sunsets, the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel is your dream vacation. We talked with Shelley about why people love to come to their beaches and what you can find when you visit. Well, Shelley, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and I just got to say, I wish we were at the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel right now because it's cold outside. What a great place to come to. And it's beaches of, how many beaches do you have?
We have over 50 miles of white sand beaches. We have over 100 barrier islands, but a lot of them are also mangrove islands, which is protected habitat for wonderful back bay fishing and canoeing and kayaking. So we kind of have the best of both worlds. But our beaches are outstanding.
Oh, it sounds heavenly right now. Your website says you do shelling. What's shelling?
Well, Sanibel Island is number 1 in the U.S. and number 4 in the world as a shelling destination, which means visitors come to walk our beaches and pick up our beautiful seashells. And we have over 400 species of shells that are native to the waters off of our barrier islands, and hence that ranking that we have.
Oh. Now, it also says you have white sand. Is it really white?
Oh, it's very white. It's beautiful. It's fluffy, powdery white sand. We also have a crushed shell line, though, and then we have those beautiful shells laden in between the crushed shell line and the sandy white sand.
Would you say this your vacation destination is good for families or couples or everybody?
Well, it's good for everybody. We do get a lot of families. We get a lot of spring breakers, but they are the families, and they come back generation after generation after generation because they make great memories on our beaches and enjoying our nature. But we're also good as a wedding destination and as a honeymoon destination because we're on the Gulf of Mexico. We have beautiful sunsets. Very romantic.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Now, there's so many places in Florida to visit. Why should someone pick Fort Myers, Sanibel Island?
I think you should come to Fort Myers and Sanibel if you're looking for an authentic experience in Florida. We're what is called Florida's Florida, where everything is very real and very nature-oriented. So if you just want to kick back, relax, and chill, we're a great place to do it. If you want to get a little up close with nature and have more activity and interaction, we have so much to offer with our barrier islands and our back bays.
Well, you've sold me. I'm ready to go. How do we find out more information?
You can visit www.fortmyerssanibel.com, or you can call our 800 number, 800-338-3500.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for having us out and sharing your beautiful destination with us.
Oh, well, thank you for asking me.
Well, if you enjoy hiking, trails, getting back to nature, I don't think you can do much better than the Allegheny National Forest. We had an opportunity to talk to Becky and learn more and find out about some of the surprises that you're going to find there. Well, Becky, good to have you on Out and About Columbus.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah, the Allegheny National Forest is in Pennsylvania, and so we wanted to learn a little bit about that and share with our viewers what they can find. Now, the Kinzua Skyway, what is that?
The Kinzua Skyway is a railroad trestle that was partially destroyed in 2003. Just a little bit about the history. It was built back in the late 1800s, and it was the highest railroad trestle of its time. In 2003, it was being repaired, and a tornado came through the valley and tore it down. Several years later, funds were raised to be able to build a walkway to the gorge using part of the railroad trestle. It's a glass platform that you walk out on, and yes, it gets a little frightening.
I would think.
And you can look down into the gorge below. It's beautiful with beautiful streams, just a glorious viewpoint.
Yeah, it sounds great. Well, the Allegheny National Forest, what do you think makes that so unique and so beautiful?
Well, I mean, I'm very biased, obviously. My husband and I retired there many years ago, or several years ago, and we've gone there for many, many years. It's just so big and so green and so glorious, and it's all free. It's 500,000 acres of land, and it's, all the other national forests, you have to have a pass or you have to pay to get in. There's no gates, there's no admission fee. You can fish, you can hunt, you can camp. I believe there's several thousand campsites that you can take advantage of, and some of them are free.
The Allegheny Forest, we call it Trail Central. Why is that?
Oh, because we have 600 miles of trails, and we are just continually building on those trails as well. And some of the trails that we have are actually connecting with other areas of the state. You can bike, you can hike, you can horseback ride. In the wintertime, you can snowmobile on many of them, not all of them, but some. ATVs. It's just they're just glorious trails. You can fish. Some of the best fishing that I'm told by my family that's in the Pennsylvania and Ohio area, the trout fishing is just fantastic.
Well, it sounds like a wonderful getaway to the Allegheny National Forest. Tell us how people can learn more.
Anything you want to know about the Allegheny National Forest, you can visit the website visitanf.com or call the number that's listed at the bottom of the screen.
Fantastic. Becky, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. ONAColumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to ONAColumbus.com and click on ONA Events. The Woodward Opera House has gone through $22.5 million worth of renovations. We spoke with Danny and David, who told us more about the Opera House as well as Stein Brewing Company located nearby. Well, David and Danny, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks for coming out and talking to us today.
Thanks for having us.
Well, let's start with you, Danny, because we're here at the Woodward Opera House in Mount Vernon, and tell us, you guys just have completed a huge renovation. How long did this renovation go on, and what did the community think of all of this?
Well, the renovation, the idea for the renovation started about 22 years ago, but it really kicked into full steam about 5 years ago. And the community is just tickled to death. We're getting more traffic into town. The shop owners are seeing an uptick in business. We just had the grand opening. We had a sold-out show, and we're looking forward to more sold-out shows in the upcoming months.
Well, it's very exciting, and I know I thought it was all opera here, but that's not the case. Since you've had your grand opening, what other shows do you have coming up?
We have several different shows. I'll just name three in particular. We have Livingston Taylor coming in March, who is James Taylor's brother. He wrote a lot of the songs for James Taylor, his brother. We have Susie Bogus. She's going to be here in April. We're also having a big band dinner and dance in April. Matter of fact, the big band is coming out of Columbus. So we have quite a bit of diversity.
Yeah, well, I have to say it's absolutely beautiful, and I understand it's rich in history.
Oh, most definitely. It was built in 1851 by Ebenezer Woodward. Right now, it's the oldest authentic opera house in the United States.
That's incredible. Well, David, let me turn to you. You have the Stein Brewing Company located right here by the Opera House. Tell us all about what you're about and what you have to offer.
Well, we are the first brewery in Knox County since 1878, and we wanted to make sure we married really good, unique local beers brewed here in-house, but also a fantastic menu to boot.
Well, I understand you have an awesome chef working for you.
We certainly do. I'm very fortunate that a very close high school friend of mine, Erin Stevens, who's formerly running the Columbus Crew Stadium, is also now my chef here. She was Levy Restaurant, one of Levy Restaurant's top traveling chefs, and we're lucky enough to have her and her experience here in Mount Vernon.
Yeah, well, it really looks nice. It's great that it's attached so you can actually have a show and have some delicious dinner afterwards. Let me ask you, how do we find out more information about Stein Brewing Company?
Well, the best way is our website, steinbrewco, steinbrewco.com, or you can give us a call at 740-830-6760.
Fantastic, David. Thank you. And back to you, Danny. How do we find out more about the Woodward Opera House?
The same way, go to www.thewoodward.org.
Fantastic. Again, thank you so much for letting us come out and talk about your beautiful opera house and your great brewing company.
Thank you.
Well, for our vacation and destination show, we wanted to check out Defiance, Ohio. So Christy Mack has joined me today from Defiance. Christy, how are you? Give us a little bit of what's going on in Defiance, Ohio, and what people can experience there.
Sure, absolutely. Hi, Mike. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Defiance, we really like to pride ourselves on some of the small town values that we have, but also the opportunity to provide some big city experiences. We love some of our locations here, with a brand new splash park that we can be able to offer to everybody free of charge, which is a huge opportunity. On our festival side, we bring in many different people from all over the place to offer the big city experiences with those types of events. But then also we have some of the greatest people that you can ever meet at some of our local restaurants and our little shops within our downtown and enjoy the small town life that we have.
Yeah. Well, you know, it sounds great. You know, something I always wondered is, where does the name Defiance come from?
Sure, it's a great experience to talk about because I am not great when it comes to the history. It's not my niche, but we have so many great historians within the Defiance area that love to talk about the history of Defiance, and that is where the name came from. It actually came from the Defiance area being an integral part of the Battle of Fallen Timbers, but General Mad Anthony Wayne actually came to the area and built Fort Defiance here.
Yeah, I know the place is very rich with history. You know, of course, we're in winter right now, and we're all hoping that it ends very soon.
Yes, we are. You are absolutely right.
And we're about tired of snow, rain, ice, all that stuff down here in 37-degree chill factors. But Tell us a little bit about what we can expect in the spring in Defiance, and when maybe Out and About will come up and visit Defiance in the spring.
Yeah, absolutely. We have lots of events coming up. We have an annual lilac festival because the city flower is actually the lilac. So we have a large art and craft vendor fair that happens right in the middle of our downtown, something that's really exciting for our downtown merchants to be able to get out of that cabin fever feeling. We have a chocolate walk that we're planning for right now, which we offer over 25 pieces of gourmet chocolate and maybe additional wine samplings as well. We really would love for Out and About to come check us out in the summer for all of the amazing things and some of those small town and big city experiences.
Give us some contact information, Christy, where we can learn more about Defiance, Ohio.
Yeah, please check out our website, which is visitdefianceohio.com. We also have updated information on things going on around the community and other community partners that you can check out.
Sounds great. Christy, thanks so much for joining us and giving us that great information about Defiance.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mike, and thank you, Out and About.
Thank you. If you're looking for wild Mustangs, sandy beaches, then you want to go to Curatech, North Carolina. What a great place to enjoy a vacation and weekend, and we learn more from Michelle Ellis. Well, Michelle, good to have you on Curatech, North Carolina, back on the show.
Thanks for having us, Mike.
Well, you know, I was just telling you when we were talking a little bit off camera about the amazing wild Mustangs running the four-wheel drive beach down there, and getting a little history on that. But let's talk a little bit about what people are going to find when they come to Curatech, North Carolina.
Well, we've got tons of options for multi-generations. We are a family destination, so we've got it from grandmoms to mom and dad to the grandkids. But we've got, of course, our beach, which is amazing. We have a lighthouse that you can climb. We have our wild Spanish Mustang that you can take a tour to see up on our four-wheel drive beach. We have some history places like Whalehead, which at one time it used to be a hunting lodge that was built for a lady who was not allowed to hunt in the men's clubs. And now it's just a house that you can come and tour and just find out some history about the area.
Yeah. It's a great relaxation place, isn't it?
Most definitely. You come, bring a book, prop a chair on the beach, or even in our park, you can pack a picnic lunch and have lunch with your kids in historic Corolla Park.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that surprised me about the area is accommodations. Tell our little viewers about that.
Well, now we are 25 miles in length. Half of that is only accessible by four-wheel drive, but 95% of our accommodations are vacation rental homes. We have one hotel, Hampton Inn, which is oceanfront, and then we have the Inn at Crawl Light, which is on the sound side.
Yeah. So if you're getting married, let's talk a little bit about bridal parties and what that means.
Bridal parties, there is plenty of accommodations. We have houses that at this moment are 25-bedroom homes. So you can have your whole bridal party stay at the house with you. They have industrial-sized kitchens for your caterer to cook there. And then it accommodates a large wedding party, you know, with your guests included.
Yeah. What are some of the comments you hear from visitors that visit the area?
For one, how amazing the horses are, and they can't believe we don't corral them or have them on a farm. One of their concerns is when a storm is coming. They have been there for over 500 years, so they know what to do when a storm comes. We have heard people come for 30 years. Their mom and dad brought them when they were little, and now they're looking to share that with their grandkids, which that touches our hearts.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds like a great destination. Michelle, give us some contact information for people who want to come down to North Carolina and visit you.
If you'd like to visit our website, www.visitcuratech.com, and if you'd like to give us a phone call and request a visitor guide, it's 877-287-7488.
Fantastic. Good seeing you again. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.